Egypt were 2-0 up, 11 minutes left, Mohamed Salah on the pitch. Argentina, the defending world champions, were about to be eliminated. Then three things happened in 13 minutes that have since been dissected, debated, and now formally challenged by the Egyptian Football Association in an official complaint submitted to FIFA. As of today, FIFA has not responded. To understand why Egypt went from potential quarter-finalists to filing a formal grievance, you need to understand exactly what happened inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta on the night of July 7th. In the 58th minute, Mostafa Ziko scored what appeared to be Egypt's second goal. The stadium erupted. Egypt 2, Argentina 0. On course for the biggest result in Egyptian football history. Then VAR intervened. The review identified a foul by Egyptian midfielder Marwan Adia on Lisandro Martinez, not in the immediate buildup, not on the ball, but on the opposite side of the pitch, several seconds before the move that led to the goal. The goal was disallowed. Egypt's lead stayed at 1. Former England goalkeeper Rob Green, watching live on Fox's broadcast, said immediately, "Surely, this is not within VAR's realm to review this." He was not alone. Jamie Carragher, on ITV, went further. "If that was in the Premier League, La Liga, or Serie A, it would have been a goal even after a VAR review." Both are experienced analysts with no obvious interest in the outcome. Both, independently, question the same decision in real time. But here's where it gets interesting. Because that disallowed goal was only the beginning of Egypt's complaints, and possibly not even the most significant one. In the final minutes, with Argentina mounting their comeback and the match on a knife edge, Egypt's Hamdi Fadi went down under a challenge inside the penalty area. Egypt immediately appealed for a penalty. The referee waved it away. VAR did not intervene. Moments later, Argentina went upfield and Enzo Fernandez headed home the winner in the 92nd minute. Ian Wright, watching on ITV, said it directly. "If you're going to pull it back for Argentina on the edge of the box to disallow a goal, you have to pull it back for this one with Mo Salah. He's been caught. Whatever we say, it might be minimal. He's been caught. And then they go up the other end." That is the core of Egypt's complaint. Not that one decision went against them. But that VAR was applied in one direction, used aggressively to overturn an Egyptian goal on a foul the referee had not originally seen, then absent when Egypt needed it to review a challenge on their most important player before the match-winning goal. Egypt's coach, Hossam Hassan, did not hide his feelings. "I do not want to put it nicely and talk about hard luck. We have been cheated unfairly today. We have suffered injustice." He later told beIN Sports, "Perhaps they wanted to keep the world champions in the competition." Then something else happened. And this is where the story changes entirely. Within minutes of Argentina's final whistle, FIFA announced the officiating appointments for the upcoming quarterfinal between France and Morocco. The entire officiating crew, referee, assistants, VAR officials, would be Argentine. The appointment was unprecedented at this tournament. The first time at the 2026 World Cup that all officials for a knockout match came from the same country. And that country happened to be the same nation still alive in the competition, a nation that could potentially face the winner of France-Morocco in the semi-finals. Yahoo Sports put it plainly. Under normal circumstances, the appointment might not generate much attention. These are not normal circumstances. FIFA's chief refereeing officer Pierluigi Collina responded to the growing storm, but not to Egypt's specific complaint. His statement read, "Nobody can question the integrity of the FIFA World Cup match officials. When this happens, it may provoke reactions that lead to threats against them and their families. This is not right." He added, "We believe that a foul is a foul. Regardless of whether the foul appears obvious, if the referee did not see it on the field of play, the VAR can intervene." That statement answers a general question nobody was specifically asking. It does not address the asymmetry Egypt described. Why VAR intervened to disallow Egypt's goal for a foul the referee missed, but did not intervene to review the challenge on Salah before Argentina's winner. That asymmetry is precisely what Egypt's formal complaint is about. As of the time this script was written, FIFA had not publicly responded to it. Multiple major news organizations, Reuters, Al Jazeera, Sky Sports, had all confirmed they had requested comment from FIFA. None had received one. The deeper you look, the harder this becomes to explain away. Professor Simon Chadwick, a sport academic at Emlyon Business School in Shanghai, framed the problem precisely. This technology was supposed to minimize doubt and bring consistency. Instead, its use during this match had significant cognitive and behavioral effects. He acknowledged Egyptian players should not have become overwhelmed with emotion, but added, a sense of injustice was induced by the VAR decision. This is not an accusation of corruption. Kalina is right that referees make honest decisions and try their best. What Egypt and the analysts who supported them are pointing to is something different, and arguably more dangerous for football as an institution. Inconsistent application of the same technology in the same match, producing outcomes that happened to benefit one team and eliminate another. That inconsistency doesn't require bad intentions to be a serious problem. It requires only that VAR, a system introduced specifically to remove human error and ensure consistency, was used differently on two comparable incidents in the space of 30 minutes. And the federation of the eliminated team has now formally asked FIFA to investigate it, demanded the referee be removed from the tournament, and received no public answer. FIFA has a refereeing problem. Not because of Argentina, not because of Messi, but because VAR was built on a promise that technology would bring certainty to football's most contested moments. And that promise is now being tested in public, in the knockout stage of the biggest World Cup in history, with an official complaint sitting on a desk somewhere at FIFA headquarters and no answer coming back. Egypt went home. The complaint went in. The all-Argentine officiating crew took charge of France versus Morocco, and FIFA's silence has done more damage to its credibility than any single refereeing decision could have. So here is the question. If VAR was designed to remove controversy from football's biggest moments, why is this World Cup producing more refereeing controversy than any in recent memory?